Hello everyone and welcome to my Google slide on drive parry. This mechanic has been pretty contentious ever since release, so let's start with a quick overview on what drive parry really does for the game. Drive parry requires half of a bar drive gauge to activate. However, if you block a move, you get a full bar back. It also blocks anything, highs or lows, with a single button. Combined with this, normal blocking makes it so that you lose drive gauge whenever you block a normal move. So parrying a move, if you can see it coming, is usually the best option. Another quick thing to note about parry is that parry is half of how you start a drive rush in neutral. You have to hold parry and then double tap forward. So if you parry a move in neutral, or you're holding parry in neutral and you don't parry anything, you can just double tap forward. However, it will be way easier to stuff. It also has an extremely lengthy punish counter recovery. Now, you can't get hit out of it, because you can cancel drive parry into a block at any moment after deactivating it. However, you can still get punish counter thrown, eat a full bar of drive gauge, and a lot of damage as a result of using it too recklessly. Now, this mechanic on its own is perfectly fine. However, when we get into the other part of the mechanic that people actually hate, it starts to get more and more contentious. I'm going to start this section off by saying that I am actually a perfect parry enjoyer, for reasons that I will get into later. However, this does not mean that I do not get annoyed whenever I get perfect parried. Timing a perfect parry has a 2-frame window, however, that does not matter at all when, if you miss the 2-frame window, you get normal parry, which is a normal block, and if you attempt to parry and they throw, well, you guessed wrong anyway. So there's really no reason to not attempt a perfect parry if you know that they're going to go for a strike. As a result, it's extremely safe to go for on any pressure ever. Unless they're using a lot of throws, you can pretty much always tap parry on wake up, and if you get a perfect parry, that completely reverses the situation. You get a screen freeze, you get a free punish counter combo. However, it does not do a lot of damage due to the forced 50% scaling. To reminisce a little, I remember on the first beta of the game when people said that the perfect parry scaling was too harsh. Now, everyone despises perfect parry and says, like, the scaling needs to be harsher, needs to be harder, just something needs to change about it. However, I personally like it due to the fact that it makes it so that you can't autopilot on offense. You can't just do your 3 lights into walk back and then just keep corner pressure off of it. You have to be way more methodical with your offense instead of just autopiloting on every single knockdown. And that's what I personally enjoy about it. Not the fact that it's really annoying to get hit by and then get thrown into the corner, but that aspect of it. As for changes, it's extremely hard to fix what people don't like about it. What people don't like about it being the reversal situation and how easy it is. And it would be really hard to change either of those things without completely changing the entire game and how the drive gauge works. Unlike Drive Rush, where there were a few knobs we might have been able to tweak, with Perfect Parry, there's not much that we'd be able to do without also nerfing normal parry as a result, which some people would be okay with. If you have any changes that you'd like to see to Perfect Parry or Normal Parry, please leave them in the comments. I would love to read them. Your ideas in the past few videos have been very interesting. I've really enjoyed reading them. To review, Normal Drive Parry is extremely fine. It is not an overbearing mechanic by any means, and just serves as a way to lower some of the mental stack in Street Fighter 6, which is already very high to begin with. Perfect parry is extremely strong and extremely hard to deal with, and it's a very delicate balance overall. The drive gauge is such a fine-tuned system that changing one thing would change the entire game. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.